found. So please shut the right down. I need that.
We are situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Giants.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
And while all the momentum is with the team on offense, how about the guys on defense having to make a quick adjustment now? Bad field position for them with the ball out near the 50. They've got to know that the offense could strike big right here.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he's got some space here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Dart. That is incomplete. The Giants at 11-3 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move
on. Looking to put a drive together. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now McCarthy. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing his dart. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Rashard Smith. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Jody Sly is set to kick off.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down back at his own 7. Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season.
At the 7-yard line.
To the air, dart. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
On play action, McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Vikings, first down. First and goal, Minnesota.
Now Chandler. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Ty Chandler. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Giants 10, Vikings 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing his dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they can't win with 30.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Rodgers on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's McCarthy. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the gun, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and 19. Now Dart. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. On the return, it's Rodgers. Powers through. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. McCarthy off the play fake. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a handoff to Chandler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Here's Dart.
At the 35-yard line.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Dart. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throwing, Dart. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Let's go now. 18 cards, 60 Mavericks.
Dart going to look to throw here. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun is Dart. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jackson Dart taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
In motion right is Addison. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. The throw's going to be caught. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now they'll audible to something else. To the air with McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Now McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 16 yards. A little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Second and 10. To the air again, McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Dart. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jody Sly set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Chandler. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Open man, that's Felton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On play action, now McCarthy. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota.
And it's 4th down.
Oh, the return is Reed. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Throwing his dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. To throw, dart. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. And here's Rodgers on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dart.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. He's been terrific so far. Rodgers to return it.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Here's McCarthy.
And that is incomplete here.
So it looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
5 yards to go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. McCarthy.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
28-yard gain. And the Vikings
looking to throw. McCarthy. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18.
It's a gain of 16.
A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
This one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Giants.
Throwing is McCarthy. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A great play there. With his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings, and they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Now Dart. Now this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I got you. 19-18.
And they'll run it here.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
Here's Dart.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On the throw, letting too much that time. It's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
A solid stiff arm. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 55 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Counter play. Here's Chandler. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slam. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They run it with Chandler. Down to the 22-yard line. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Chandler. And he is going to lose yardage here. Credit the stop there to Leo Chanel getting into the backfield and stopping him in his tracks. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Jones. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Chandler.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, fighting off the defender. Now the ball comes loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. This game